Alexa, tell us about Annabelle Creation.
Annabelle. Creation is a 2017 horror movie about a doll maker whose possessed creation terrorizes a group of orphans. It's a 1 hour 49-minute film starring Anthony LaPaglia, Samara Lee, and Miranda Otto, with an IMDb rating of 6.5 out of 10.
Alexa, your new voice is like fingernails on a fucking chalkboard.
Yeah, that's what she thought about that. Johnny, one of these days you're going to break that phone. Ah, damn, you got a case cover on that? Or on
Yeah, it's
front?
an OtterBox.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's got tempered glass on the front.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
I mean, I might have to replace my glass cover.
I mean, you may have to. You very well may. Yeah, so this is our summer beach bash of the Conjuring.
Conjuring Beach Bash. Yeah.
Yeah, now we're back in the 2017s.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Conjuring Creation. Annabelle Creation.
The Conjuring, the Creation.
Yeah. Annabelle the Creation. Oh, boy.
Great.
Yeah.
Annabelle.
I saw this in the theater.
Creation.
Did you? Did you see this in the theater?
I think so. Pretty sure.
I think you were in Winter County then, weren't you? 2017, were you?
Yeah. It was either right before we moved or right after.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I think we saw it in theater. Savannah remembered it, so.
Did you?
Yeah, because she was like, I don't want to watch the one that takes place in a farmhouse.
Oh. Okay.
And that's this one.
Yeah.
I expected more to happen with that scarecrow.
I did too. They really didn't do shit with that scarecrow.
And I guess the demon came out of it at one point.
Yeah. How did the demon infest that fucking scarecrow, though?
It didn't really infest that scarecrow, it just messed with it.
It made no fucking sense. No sense whatsoever did that make.
Do you expect any of this movie to make sense? It's a prequel.
A prequel to a prequel.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of prequels.
Prequel to a prequel to a prequel.
I like that nun, though. I like the sister.
Yeah.
She was a babe. What's her name?
Charlotte.
Charlotte, that's it. Sister Charlotte. Yeah, so Annabelle Creation. Plot.
Isn't one.
Oh, we got a dad, a mom, and a daughter in the first part, and then he's a doll maker.
That's the scene that I think is really good in this. Is
I
the
do too.
Tire changing scene.
Yeah.
Although it is also very stupid because, like, that kid was way too old to see that car coming and then be like, "I'll get it," and run right in front of a fucking car.
Yeah, that car wasn't even fucking really moving that fast.
Yeah. Well, they were like, "Oh man, that car's not moving fast enough. We have to have her like run out right when it's there."
Perfect timing. Yeah. Yeah. So then he becomes him and his wife. What's her name? What's the wife's name? I don't remember. Madeline. We'll go with that.
Evelyn.
Evelyn. There we go.
Wait.
It's something with Lynn at the end.
I don't know.
Something like that.
Margaret?
Don't care. Yeah, so...
They just call her Mrs. Mullins throughout the movie, so...
Yeah, so we got the dad and Mrs. Mullins, and then they open
Samuel Mullins.
Yeah.
And Annabelle Mullins.
Yep. Sam, and then he opens up his house to orphans of an orphanage that just closed.
Yep.
I always think that's always kind of sad.
Well, when orphanages close?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of sad.
It's kind of stupid that, like, that's a thing that could happen.
I know.
Wow, what kind of fucking society do we live in?
I know, right?
It's like, yes, we'll just throw the orphans onto the streets.
Yeah, pretty much.
The answer is capitalism, everybody. That's what capitalism is for.
Right.
Throwing orphans onto streets.
Right.
That's what we make the sausage out of, is the orphans.
Yeah. Sure.
Welcome to America. All the meat you eat is made from orphans.
Yum. Sure. I have no idea what to say to that. But anyways, I don't even remotely know how to go on from there. I don't even know where to go.
You know, before we go on,
don't know.
I have a message for Tony Khan.
Because we were just watching AEW.
I don't care how much fun it is to do cocaine and heroin with Mike Bailey in the back. That doesn't mean he's a good wrestler.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't at all.
He's so fucking bad.
You really do not like Mike Speedball Bailey.
Fuck him.
I mean, I think he has that kind of like 1, 2, 3 kid flair.
Yeah.
He kind of reminds me of Sean Waltman.
Except Sean Waltman is 3 times his size.
Yes, and he's
because you can't convince me that Speedball Mike Bailey weighs more than 40 pounds.
No, he's a small dude.
And he always looks like he's afraid of something.
Yeah.
Probably because he is, because he's fucking tiny as hell.
And he's on drugs. A lot of drugs.
I mean, if you speedball as much as Speedball Mike Bailey,
I mean, he should be dead. He should not be alive.
Like, how much heroin and cocaine do you have to do to get the nickname Speedball?
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how Chris Farley died, was on a speedball.
Yeah.
And River Phoenix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think River Phoenix died from a few other things, too.
Yeah.
Either way, don't do speedballs. What the fuck?
Yeah, good job, Speedball Mike Bailey.
I mean, I'm kidding. He's probably not on heroin and coke.
I would hope not.
I mean, Tony Khan might. He's pretty fucking jittery all the time. Every time you see him, he's like...
He's a very odd guy.
Anyway.
Yeah, anyway, Annabelle Creation, since they make sausage out of orphans, but so we got some kid who was stricken by polio.
Nice.
Yep. So she walks around with a straight up limp.
That's what RFK wants for all of our kids.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Then we got little Cindy. I think that's her name, Mindy. That's the other one. That's one of the main characters.
Janet.
Yep. No, Janet is that.
Janice.
Janice. Right. Yeah, Janice is the one who was stricken by polio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Linda.
Could be Linda.
Probably says it on the box.
I don't care.
I don't give a fuck enough.
No, it doesn't matter.
All these kids suck.
Yeah, there's a lot of kids. It's all right.
This whole movie,
it's an orphanages that closed.
This whole movie, I was like, all of these kids suck, and this man is too nice to have let these horrible children into his house.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're not very nice.
Yeah, they need to be sent to the sausage factory.
Yeah. Sure.
Send them orphans to make sausage.
Yes, those sausage orphanages. Oh my God, starting strong. So obviously, the Annabelle doll is obviously wreaking havoc on, the house, and Janice just keeps on lurking around other places where she shouldn't be. I mean, she keeps on constantly going to rooms that she shouldn't be.
Like, I get it. She says, "Oh, the door was open."
Yeah, but then you found
Don't fucking go in there.
And then you found a key to go into the goddamn door.
Yeah, she unlocked the fucking door.
Yes.
Don't unlock doors.
No.
In weird houses.
Leave it alone.
Don't unlock weird doors in houses.
Leave it alone. God, this is an old ass fucking farmhouse. Why would you want to do that anyways?
When I was a kid, I would never have fucking done that.
Absolutely not.
What's wrong with kids?
I don't know. I hate kids.
Send them to make sausage.
Yeah. Send them to an absolute sausage.
That's what Slim Jims are made of.
Yes.
Orphans.
Yeah, no wonder they're so oily.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all that oil in the skin.
Yep. All that orphan oil.
Yeah.
Snap into an orphan.
Yeah. Brother. Oh, shit. So that's basically the plot. I mean, there really isn't much happening.
I mean, a lot happens in this movie. This movie's a little exhausting. Hey, that's that ice cube I lost.
Of course we found it.
Good.
Good.
I was worried it was going to melt. Now it'll just be on your carpet.
Good. Lovely. Nice and cold. Thanks, Suze.
Just crunching on an ice cube over there.
I was wondering what she was eating on.
Like, wow, I really hope it's not bad.
Oh, good.
Hope that's not like the lens for the camera or something.
I hope not. Shit. No, but I mean, this is an okay movie. I think it has the cinematography is nice.
Yeah.
I think there's that scene where he's sitting at the table and she kind of steps back, and then Janice does. And that's when you see, like, the demon eyes, and then he starts breaking his fingers.
Oh, that was so good.
Yeah, I like that scene.
Well, like, she goes back and her eyes are glowing, and then you just see, like, her get taller. That's so good.
Yeah, that's a good scene.
That's a great scene.
Yeah, I think that's one of the best scenes in the film.
And then his fingers start breaking back.
So did he die?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he died.
Like, there's a full, like a full thing between, like, he dies, and then that cuts to him being found by the nun.
Charlotte?
And then it cuts to him being taken away by the coroner.
Yeah, okay. So
and then all of the kids are watching him get taken away from
poor guy.
By the coroner.
So much for that house. Shit. So how did Janice disappear in the end? How did she just like disappear?
I assume she just went off into the wilderness
of
Kansas or wherever the fuck this takes place.
But how was she found and then put in another orphanage?
Well, you find a kid hanging around and ask them if they have parents, and they say no.
Yeah. Okay.
I assume that's how it works.
Right. Because that's where it ends. Yeah. She's adopted, and then you see her kill and.
I remember being really annoyed when I saw this in the theater.
Did you?
Yes.
I thought that this was one of the scarier ones.
Well, no, I remember being annoyed by it. Okay. By the end. Yeah. Because it starts pulling scenes directly from the first Annabelle movie, and I hated that movie, so I started to get annoyed. And I was like, holy fuck, now we're going to have to watch the whole Annabelle movie? It's already been 2 hours!
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because they show the end again.
That would have been really wild if, like, they have the whole movie and then they just start doing a remake of the other Annabelle movie, but it's all, like, slightly different.
Right. That'd be awful.
Yeah, it would be awful.
It'd be a miserable experience.
It's like, oh, great.
Right. What a sad life for her, though, hey? Janice? Or who turns into Annabelle? I mean, she's stricken with polio, and then she's, like, possessed by a
demon.
Yeah.
Then, like,
dies and becomes a part of the doll.
I guess she gets adopted.
She does.
But
she's always evil, though, isn't she?
I mean, yeah. I mean, the whole plan was to, like, kill the parents and then.
Why did they wait so long to do that? Why wouldn't it be, like, right away? Okay.
Maybe just for fun.
Could be.
For fun and profit.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I just don't understand why we waited so long to kill the parents. She was a fully grown adult.
Maybe she couldn't overpower them.
Maybe not.
Or maybe she just wanted to put them through more pain.
Could be. Could be.
The negative entities really like to feed on negative emotions.
I just wanted to see maybe if they had more people of the following of the Ram.
Probably not.
No, you don't think so?
No.
Just those two?
Well, that's the thing. It's like we never find out if there are.
No.
In the Annabelle movie.
No, we sure don't. No, I just wanted to maybe see if that would be the case.
No.
No. Because obviously this was...
It's like The Omen, but if The Omen was really fucking bad.
The Omen was not bad, though. Did you like The Omen? The original?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like...
With Gregory Peck?
I like the first trilogy.
Yeah. Yeah.
The first Omen was pretty good.
Yeah. We covered that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go like that movie and watch it.
Yeah.
I like it. Right here. Sting!
It's Sting!
We're going to see Sting next month.
Yeah, hopefully. August.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be at Maddox, so we'll be at Maddox on Friday. We don't have a table. We're just going to be there.
Friday or maybe Saturday.
Oh, did I say Friday? I meant Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday.
We're going to be there Saturday.
Yeah, we'll be there Saturday. Yeah.
So, if you want to stop, if you're in Madison for some fucking reason, you want to see us, we'll be around.
Yeah, yeah. Well, he'll be wearing that hat. I'll be wearing my hat that's in the car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably melted by now.
Probably. Yeah.
Susie, what's wrong with you today?
She's just there.
Is it too hot?
Yeah. She doesn't like it when it's hot.
Just no energy.
No.
She hasn't brought that ball up to me once today.
No. See, she's exhausted.
She's just too hot.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's pretty sad. I don't like that.
She's licking her feet.
Yeah. You nervous? Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's finally talk about this movie.
This movie sucks.
I don't mind it.
It doesn't.
I think it's better than the original.
It's fine. It's forgettable.
I think it's better than the original. I do, because there's better characters.
There are better scares.
Yep. I like the scare too when they're going up the stairs.
I just love that scene where they're like, "Oh no, she has polio. She can't go up the stairs," and he's like, "Aha! Well, I've got a thing because my wife can't walk." And it's like the little chair that goes down, and I was like, "Oh man, there's gonna be a scary scene with that."
100%.
Like you see it, and you're like, "Oh, there's gonna be something with that." At one point, Charlotte finds the dumbwaiter, and you're like, "Oh, something's gonna happen with the dumbwaiter."
Yep. And there was.
Yep.
See, a lot of this stuff pans out, which in the first original Annabelle, it did not.
Yeah.
Because there wasn't anything to
Well, that's
build
because
off
this one's
from.
actually a movie. The first Annabelle is not a movie. It is just a bunch of concepts and scenes thrown together.
Junk. No, I don't mind this movie. I mean, I think definitely there are scenes that'll stick with you. I mean, you know, I mean, I haven't watched this since I first watched this in 2017, and I remember that scene exactly when she steps back into the dark and grows.
Yeah.
Like, that's one of the better scenes, and definitely.
I'd forgotten about that scene.
Oh, yeah, that's a great one.
And then I saw it, and I was like, oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, that's a great scene.
It's a shame that it's followed by really shitty-looking CGI fingers.
You know. I liked a lot of the barn scenes, too.
I didn't like the barn scenes. No.
Why not?
Because it kept feeling like they were trying to imply that he's killing people and hiding them in the barn.
The father?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I kept feeling like, are we going to find out that, like, he's in on it?
No.
I mean, we did. Because, like, the family was kind of in on it, but not the way you think.
No, we didn't kill any foster kids.
No.
Any
He's
orphans.
not bringing orphans to turn into sausage or anything.
No, he is not.
That's
gonna be a trope that we have to use from now on. Orphans equals sausage.
I mean, it's not like he's turning orphans into sausage. He's not that bad.
He's not that bad. I should just get up and walk away. I don't even know if I want to be here anymore. I mean, I'm at home and it's like I kind of want to leave. I can't wait to tell my dad to eat sausage and pork. It's like, you're eating a kid.
It's long pig.
Yeah, right? Holy shit. Anyways, how about...
This is what happens when we film 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's alright. We took a break. Took a T-bell break. How about any more for the good for you, bud? I mean, anything that stands out besides like the cinematography at times.
There was something that hit me when I was watching it. I remember watching this movie the first time.
Okay.
And seeing that little gun toy that girl has.
That was a cool
And thinking that is the coolest toy that has ever been made, and I want it.
That was cool. I thought the same thing watching that last time. Like, that is a cool toy.
There's no way that was a thing.
Oh, God, I hope not.
It should have been.
Oh.
But...
I mean, it may well have been.
We had the concept. It's like... it can't have been dangerous. It was like a little, like, plastic-looking ball or whatever.
Yeah.
And it shoots a plastic ball in it, and it's attached to a little string that you, like...
Yeah.
You, like, roll up. And obviously it's made of tin or something. Like old toys.
Yeah. It's like a fishing toy.
Kind of, except it's a gun. It's like a laser gun.
Yeah.
Oh man, that toy was so fucking cool.
I know. Yeah. I saw that last night. I was like, fuck, I forgot about
Leave
this.
it in the comments if that's a real toy.
Yeah. You know what? I bet that there's what the hell? Ned the Dead. You know how they play all like old commercials for old toys? I wonder if they have anything like that.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
I just like
Chiller Theater.
I liked how like Love the Lore, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was cool seeing the sun.
Yeah.
I'm glad that he had an extra copy of it though.
Yeah. My favorite part was he was like, I've got an extra copy, and everyone's like, yay! And then they put it in, and it's the wrong movie.
Yeah. And I was like, this is not the right movie.
And he's like, oh shit, it's the wrong disc, run.
Yeah.
Schlock the Block was fun.
That was a fun day. It got much better after we went from supper to back to there.
Yeah.
Those first couple movies were just terrible.
It was like Beasts of Yucca Flats and Gamera. Oh, it was the Kid Gamera one.
Yeah. And then they were going to play another Gamera, and I'm like, this is not what we signed up for.
Well, that wasn't the movie that we were planning to watch, but it was a better Gamera movie that they started playing.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I like that you went up and you're like, hey, this isn't the movie. And they're like, I know, but it's...
Yeah, I would fuck up the schedule. I get it, dude. I get it.
Someone accidentally put the wrong movie. You could tell, like, every time they would pull it up because it wasn't starting new movies.
Yeah.
It was... Somebody made an amalgamation video of all of these movies just connected to each other to make it like a 10-hour long movie.
Yeah.
And then they were like, we're just going to play this throughout the day.
Yeah. That was
somebody fucked up.
Yeah. Well, they were supposed to change the disc, and they didn't change the disc.
Oh.
Yeah.
They were supposed to change the disc?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that was another Gamera movie that was on probably the same disc.
Well, there wasn't a disc, though.
Yeah. Yeah, they had to eject the Beast of Yucca Flats and then put in Gamera.
I don't think they did.
I think they did. I don't know.
Because I remember seeing it, and it was like...
I just remember being tired in the middle of that, and it's like, it's time to go for supper.
Yeah. I could tell you were like, I'm not feeling more Gamera.
No. I mean, we already watched the Gamera.
Gamera, friend of the children, saves
it's like,
the children.
Dude, it's like, all right, Well, it was in the middle of the day, fucking hungry, and... We'd
already sat there, watched Beast of Yucca Flats, and then this Gamera movie.
Yeah. Is that the only movies that we watched? Wasn't there another one in between that? Because we watched, it was, 6 movies, wasn't it? Wasn't it 6? So we had Beast of Yucca Flats, we had Gamera, Christopher Mim, and then Killer Shrews. There was another one in between that. I swear to God there wasn't there? Or was it just 6 movies? I'll have to take it away.
I don't remember.
God, that was a fun day, though.
It was. Schlock the Block, everybody.
That was fun.
Every year in Oshkosh.
Yep. Get everybody to go to that. I kind of felt bad in the beginning there was nobody there.
Well, I mean, it fills out by the end.
Yeah, it did. It did. You won popcorn thing. And
yeah, they give free shit away at the end of every thing.
What else did you get? Did you get a thing of M&Ms? M&M peanuts?
Yeah.
Nice.
I had a pack of M&M peanuts and a bunch of Krabby Patties.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Nice. What, the gummies?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And what do they call it? Like a popcorn.
Yeah, like a holder.
Thing.
Yeah. Cool. Nice.
Yeah.
And you got 5 movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Christopher Mim sold me some movies.
Yeah. What a gem. All Blu-rays?
Yeah.
Or DVDs?
Blu-rays.
Blu-rays.
What a nice guy.
Yeah.
And he was even like, "Oh yeah, you guys could totally talk about my movies on your show if you want."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, that's so nice."
You know what we should do? We should get him in a phone interview or something for the last one.
I'm not an interviewer.
I like interviewing people. It's fun.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, then you can interview people.
Okay. You can chime in.
Yeah. I'm just not an interviewer.
Yeah.
It's not.
It's all right.
I did it once for the newspaper, and
Yeah.
it's not my jam.
Yeah.
I just like to write shit about people,
Yeah.
or just write jokes, honestly.
Okay. All right. That's cool. Yeah. Yeah. But anyways, back to Annabelle. Anything that sticks out for you for the bad? I mean, anything besides like how it's possibly too long? Drags.
I think all of
Audio.
the kids should have died.
Yeah, do ya?
Yeah.
I wonder what happened to the other kid.
What other kid?
No, the little Cindy girl.
She escaped at the end
I know
with
she
everyone
did.
else.
I know. What happened to her though?
Wouldn't that be funny if like she's actually a secret character in one of the other movies?
That's what I'm wondering. What if she's secretly Carolyn or something?
Or she becomes the guy from The Devil Made Me Do It. The devil makes her do it.
Oh my God, sure. It's just that it has finality, but it doesn't have finality.
This movie?
Yes.
Yeah, and that's what's kind of weird about it. Is it's a prequel, but it feels so fine. Like
I thought honestly everybody was going to die because usually that's what happens in prequels of prequels.
Yeah.
Like, Texas Chainsaw Massacre beginning.
Yeah.
Just everybody dies.
Yeah, but that's a bad movie.
I like that movie. God, there's a horrible series that we're going to have to cover one of these days.
We don't have
There's
to.
another Gen War.
8-way Gen War.
Fuck.
I can't wait for the Ring Gen War. Someone was like, "Oh, you guys haven't talked about Godzilla. You got to do Godzilla." And I'm like, "We're trying to figure out Godzilla. We're also trying to figure out the Ring."
Godzilla's going to take a long time.
Yeah. I mean, 34 movies, 36 movies.
That'll take more than half a year. That'd take more than half a year of videos.
Well, we're not doing
Half a year in videos.
We're not doing half a year worth of Godzilla.
No, thank
We're
God.
not doing Godzilla.
Oh my God,
Godzilla
way
decade.
too much. They would all blend together.
Yeah.
Oh, without a doubt.
I mean, I did marathon all the Godzilla movies over a couple weeks.
Oh, I was going to say after over a couple days, you need help.
That wouldn't have worked because it would take way more than that. I think I did one a day.
Did you? Oh, that ain't bad. Which one was your favorite? Shin?
I do like Shin Godzilla.
I never did see that.
I am a big fan of some of the 70s Godzilla, but my favorite ones are all from the Heisei era.
So like the cheesy era?
No, like the Heisei era would be like the 80s.
Oh!
So
okay.
it's like the revamped, kind of grittier Godzilla.
Sure.
Kind of. Because like my favorites...
You die?
Maybe?
We're back.
We're back, hopefully. This is a camera test.
I know. Yeah.
Whatever the fuck happens.
Yeah, we were talking about the bad. We were talking about the boringness of the bad.
Yeah, this movie's... Oh, I never feel bored during this one.
Okay.
I think Annabelle is more boring than this one.
Leaks.
This movie's a little too long, though. It could be tightened up.
Yeah, it could. It could. It's an hour, 45?
It's an hour 50.
It's a strong, long time?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It is fully over 20 minutes longer than the shortest Well, I guess not, because Conjuring 2 had come out at this point, and that was pretty long.
Yeah, that was an hour and 2 hours and 15 minutes.
Yeah, and that one didn't feel nearly as long as this one.
No.
But this one's not terrible.
Yep. I think what makes it obviously the Conjuring 2 a little bit better in terms of length. I mean, they do have the Warrens, so I mean, this one does not.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know, this is prior to the Warrens.
And that's kind of the thing. This whole movie, you're wondering, like, how are they going to get out of this? And the answer kind of is they're not gonna.
Yeah. I mean, Sister Charlotte and Mindy, Cindy, Lindy, who...
Well, right. What I mean is, like, the whole time you're wondering, like, how are they going to fix this?
Yes.
And they don't.
Nope.
They can't.
Nope.
Because it's a prequel to a prequel.
It is. And we were talking about Texas Chainsaw Massacre, too.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah.
Okay. Not the greatest.
Not good. I didn't like the new one. We did that one.
Yeah, the new one was horrible.
Fucking stupid.
Oh, what a horrible movie that was. That one that was on Netflix.
That's where Leatherface, Hero of the Proletariat, came from.
Yes, it was. And he was.
Yeah, he killed all those landowners, those rich landowners.
Yep, we're taking the land.
Yep.
And then he went off in a bus.
Yep.
On Instagram.
Yeah.
Wow.
Good shit.
Horrible film. Yeah, I don't think I have anything for the bad. I mean, it's just the audio sucks. Audio is up and down, just like the last couple.
Oh yeah, we didn't mention that about Conjuring too, but the audio is pretty bad in that one.
Ugly. I mean, I don't think this movie has enough capabilities to.
This
really
movie doesn't even
ugly.
care about itself enough to have anything ugly. So
it does kind of suck, you know. You got. I mean, I don't know if it's exploitative in terms of the disabilities. You know, like Janice has polio and my mom has one eye.
I kind of saw the polio thing as more of like a setting type thing.
Okay.
I think they were just like, oh yeah, it's old-timey polio times.
Right. Yeah, so this would be the times of like TB too, wouldn't it be? Tuberculosis?
Yeah.
The only thing ugly, and I don't even think this fits into the ugly, I just hate the way it ended. Hated the way this movie ended.
Now it reminds you that the first Annabelle movie existed. Here's the thing, is it almost reminded me, you're gonna hate this. You remember Ouija? You watched that? We watched that for movie night years ago.
Yes, we did.
And we were like, oh my god, Ouija is so bad.
Yeah.
And then we saw Ouija Origin of Evil.
I like that movie.
And Ouija Origin of Evil is so good that it makes Ouija good by by proxy.
Right.
Because it fixes and answers all of the problems that you had with Ouija.
It did, but I don't have the same problems with Ouija as I did Annabelle the original.
Well, that's the problem.
Yeah, the Annabelle the original was just a boring film.
Yeah, Ouija was boring.
Yes, but not as boring as this.
No.
Because this you had expectations with Annabelle because of the first Conjuring.
Yeah. I think Annabelle
had zero expectations.
Annabelle is one of the worst ways they could have followed up the Conjuring.
Yes, and that's where they fucked up big time.
Yeah.
Big time.
Big time.
Yeah. Themes are symbiosis.
Yeah. I mean, I really like how they use the symbol of sausage to represent the orphans.
Yeah, I like that too. Yeah. Sure. Unbelievable. Orphans equal sausage.
Yeah.
I will never live my life the same way now. I love it.
How often do we watch a movie where we get to talk about orphans?
Yeah, not many.
Yeah.
Not many. I don't think we've really covered any. Have we?
I don't think so.
No.
Maybe we talked about The Grudge, but not the American one.
No, we did not.
Oh yeah, next time we do The Grudge, we have to do Gen Wars for The Grudge next time.
Yes.
Wait, did we do Gen Wars for The Grudge?
I think we did.
Holy fuck, I don't even remember doing it. How are we going to do The Grudge 2?
I don't know.
Are we going to do Ju-on 2 versus Grudge 2, or those are very different movies? Maybe we should watch them and see.
Okay.
Because
we did something with the Netflix version of The Grudge. I know we did that.
And we also did Ju-on the Curse.
Yep.
Ju-on the Curse 2.
Yep.
We fucked up because we did both of those, but we didn't do a Gen Wars.
No, we did not. Because we didn't know.
Yeah, I didn't realize that.
We didn't know. We had no idea.
Yeah.
We went into it blind. Because we watched it on YouTube, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't realize that the beginning of the end is actually a remake of those, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Good movies, though.
Wow, this is actually working out really well.
Yeah, good.
It's nice that the camera can plug in and film.
I like that.
Yeah.
I do. Final thoughts? Give it a watch, I would say. I put no expectations on it.
Honestly, maybe this would work if you watch this movie, then Annabelle.
Yep.
And maybe you'll like Annabelle more.
No.
Probably not.
No.
But like...
No.
If you're gonna...
Right.
Fuck it. Have yourself a Annabelle marathon.
Sure, whatever. Torture yourself. Because you would have to watch Creation, Annabelle, and then Comes Home.
No, don't watch Comes Home. It has nothing to do with these. They'd be confused.
Yeah, I know.
No, you just double feature these.
I know. Yeah, sure. Fuck. That's a sad-ass night. That's like our night last night.
That's a fucked night.
That's a sad-ass Saturday.
I think your night was bad. I watched Annabelle Creation, and The Nun.
I mean, I watched Annabelle yesterday afternoon.
I mean, you watched all of them though.
Yes.
But you got the Conjuring to break up yours.
Yes. Yeah. I did. Final thoughts? Give it a watch. Yeah.
Final thoughts. Fuck this movie.
Wow. Okay. Fuck those orphan sausages.
Fuck them kids.
Orphan sausages.
Orphan sausages.
Yeah. I think that's what you should put in the title, in the description.
Fuck them orphan sausages.
Yeah. Sure.
It's just gonna be like description. Fuck them orphan sausages.
Yeah.
Link tree.
Yes. And then like links to fucking like Jack Links or or fucking
Make it seem like it's an actual pay product.
Yes.
Just fuck them orphan sausages, Jack Links.
or like Slim Jims.
Oh my god.
How awesome would that be, huh?
Oh my god, what if every episode we just do a fake
that'd
product
be great.
placement, but they're just like unhinged?
We should. How fucking fun would
How
that
long do you think it'll be before we start getting emails?
Oh, that'd be
people
bad.
telling us to stop promoting their products.
It wouldn't take very long at all.
Yeah, fuck them orphan sausages. Slim Jims.
Yes, this is unhinged. I get it. Yeah. All right.
Well, like Jim Cornette gets away with.
I know he
all
does.
those weird unhinged things.
Oh, absolutely.
Or he talks about like, but be careful when you're wearing your Raycons because people will sneak up behind you and kill you.
Yeah. Well, how do you think Stern got away with it for how many years? I mean, people love the shock jock. They love it.
I didn't even know he did advertisements.
Stern?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I know very little about him. I listened to a little bit of his Sirius XM show, and I didn't like it.
I don't like any of the new
I don't
Stern.
think he's funny.
I think old Stern's the best.
Maybe.
Old Stern is. New Stern sucks. Yeah. Well, thanks, everybody.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Yeah. Hope your July is going well. Hopefully it isn't too hot.
When is this coming out?
In July.
Or August?
Could be to August. Probably the end of July.
Probably.
Yep.
Happy 4th of July, everybody.
Yeah, hope your 4th went great and celebrating a country that bombs other countries.
Just remember, they make the sausages out of orphans.
Yes, every sausage and brat and hot dog that you eat are made out of children who didn't have any homes. We gotta end this. we gotta end this before it gets too unhinged.
Bye!
See ya! Oh my god.
Great.